Despite its childish and wildly immature nature, Talking with Dinosaurs is not intended for children. It has sweary words, sexy talk, and bad thoughts. It is for entertainment purposes only, and while care has been taken to keep information as accurate as possible, paleontology is an ever-growing field with new data and theories constantly changing how we see these prehistoric monsters, so we make no guarantees about accuracy. I mean, not that it matters. Paleontologists are just making it all up as they go along anyway. Also to my mum, I'm still very sorry. Welcome to Talking with Dinosaurs Halloween special. I am, as usual, your host and saviour, Stefan. I wish the dinosaurs would eat me like I'm eating delicious trick-or-treat candy I bought for the kids, Ato. I'm here with more potentially correct dinosaur facts, more reasons why dinos are ridiculous, and more reasons why paleontology is bullshit. Once again, my efforts to actually talk with a dinosaur have been hampered by the fact dinosaurs are dead as hell. And I am not a reptile medium. Thank you so much for the positive reception to the first episode. I really appreciated all the feedback and death threats. Extra special shout out to the guy who told me I was going to go to hell for blasphemy in German. I don't speak German, so translating it ended up being the most effort I've ever put into being insulted. This week's dinosaur was a tough choice. As it is Halloween, I wanted to find the scariest, most terrifying dinosaur I could. Something really big, with massive claws, but not one of the major ones. Everyone's seen the T-Rex, everyone's seen the Velociraptor. Doesn't scare anyone anymore. Jurassic Park was 24 years ago, people. We get it. They have claws and brains. Well, so do I. And so does the creature I chose. And in fact, it has far bigger claws. Terrifying scythes up to 1 metre long erupted from this beast's hands. What creature could be more appropriate for All Hallows Eve than Therizinosaurus, the Reaping Lizard? Ah, hell yeah, this is more like it. Surely this hulking badass is what we need to reignite my belief in the awesomenosity of dinosaurs? Except, despite being a 4 metre tall, 10 metre long murder lizard with nightmares for hands, Therizinosaurus was sort of a dweeb. It was probably a herbivore, using its bladed fingers that were longer and thicker than my femur to shovel its mouthful of random vegetation to sustain its 5-ton bulk. Big Buddy was big. Scientists reckon it probably had a big old potbelly, which it may have used to ferment the vegetation it ate, making sure it actually got enough, calories to survive. Big Buddy was also more likely than not feathered, making it more a murder pigeon than a murder lizard. It's very hard to take a turkey seriously, even if its hands are shears. Its claws were also probably so big that it wouldn't be able to swing them very well. What a waste. You know what? The pictures of it remind me mostly of the kind of guy who went to high school parties while at university, wore a fedora, and told everyone that his classically trained pianist fingers drives the girls crazy. Creepy fuckwit. Talking about you, Jacob. You can't even play piano. Fuck off. When originally discovered in Mongolia in 1948, it was originally believed to be a species of giant sea turtle, which is probably one of the most embarrassing things to be mistaken for, right after a rubbish bin or professional snooker player. It wasn't until someone by the name of Anatoly Konstantinovich Rozdavinsky, which I'm 10 out of 10, 200% sure I've pronounced really badly, took a look at the bones and said, see where you're coming with this turtle thing, but I reckon it was a bit more Edward Scissorchicken. There's not really a lot more I can say about the Therizinosaurus. That's because fuck all's really known about it. To be frank, all that's ever been found of it is a few pairs of arms, a couple ribs, and 1 set of legs. How can paleontologists possibly know that it had a short snout, a long tail, and feathers? Well, to be honest, they can't for sure. Like a lot of dinosaurs, most of what they know about them is guesswork, based off bits they found off similar dinosaurs, and based on modern creatures with bits similar to the fossils found. For all they know, the body of this beast could have been 113 metres long, with 27 pairs of legs, and skin made of jelly. In fact, I'm now forever going to assume that this is actually the case. All they can really say for sure is, "Hey dog, it's got claws! Claws, man, it's got them big old cutty snip fangles." That brings us away from the Therizinosaurus and on to the next section of our podcast. After the first episode, we've had an absolute barrage of questions, and some were absolute bangers, 10 out of 10 club hits. I mean, not many of them, but some. There was too many to sort through quickly, so let's just choose one at random. Here we go. How does this one go? Let's have a look. Hey dino fucker, go fuck yourself? Well, not a great question, but thanks, I think. That one was from, that was from my mum. Thanks, mum. Let's try another one, shall we? What's this now? Yeah, this is more like it. Hi, Stefan. Thank you for getting my name right. A dinosaur has eaten my car. What information do I have to give my insurance company? And is there any way I can get the dinosaur to pay for the excess? And that was from Sarah, who is carless and Invercargill. Well, Sarah, I have a few bits of bad news. First of all, and I can't believe I have to keep saying this, dinosaurs are extinct. If a dinosaur has eaten your car, I'm sure you can sell the story to some kind of magazine to pay off the damages, because that is truly a world-changing discovery. That being said, assuming you need this sorted quickly through your insurance company, and it was indeed destroyed by a dinosaur, there is a process you need to follow. Most insurance companies cover damage by wild animals if you have comprehensive coverage, but since dinosaurs are extinct, those greedy bastards will probably make you prove that it was a dinosaur and then might claim it was an act of God. I would take them to court if they claim this, but honestly, I don't like your odds if you can't prove dinosaurs exist. Which you can't, because they're extinct nonsense beasts. This changes if you can prove the dinosaur exists and has an owner, as the owners are liable for the damage to your vehicle. However, let's admit it, anyone who has dinosaurs is probably a supervillain, and I highly doubt they would pay out. I would definitely suggest selling your story to a lifestyle magazine though, because I don't want to be liable when you commit insurance fraud. Well, thanks again for another wonderful episode of Talking with Dinosaurs. I really want to reiterate how fantastic it was to hear from all of you about what you thought and the ideas that you had for the show. I really did my best to not, quote, sound as much like a fuckwit, end quote, and to pull my head out of my ass and jam it right back up in there. And I hope that's shown in this episode. If you have some suggestions for the show, be it a dinosaur you want me to slam or a question only my particular prehistoric skill set can answer, feel free to email it to talkingwithdinosaurs@gmail.com, tweet it with the hashtag TalkingDinoCast, or put it on the Facebook page. We've been having a fun time on the Facebook page, trying to help me decide which dinosaur was the dorkiest and who put the ass in Jurassic. Feel free to jump on and let us know what you think too. And as ever, if you have enjoyed this, please share if anyone you think would enjoy it too, or even those who will just listen and laugh out of politeness. Please. My self-esteem is based entirely off your likes and follows, so for my sense of self-worth's sake, keep those likes a-flowing. It's all on you. I hope you enjoy the pressure. Anyway, thanks for your time. I've been Stefan Ado, and we've been Talking with Dinosaurs.